What's up, y'all? I asked this question in a different video. I want to say it was about a month or so ago. It was a Young Dolph video. Just like this is a Young Dolph video. Shout out to Memphis. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. Feel free to comment with the Dolphins in the comment section if y'all feel the need to. And just know that when something is on my mind and I have some questions, I'm going to ask them. If I got to make a video asking those questions, I will. But the questions I ask and the things that I speak on, you can tell it's not connected to anyone else's video or anyone else who may blog or make a video about Young Dolph and this still suspicious case. You know I'm coming from a different lane. Now, these are the questions that I asked. And this is what was very suspicious to me in regards to Makeda's cookies. Why did the media, the news media, interview two people who were not even on the scene when the crime happened? When Young Dolph was killed, Raven and Raven's mom, according to reports, were not there when it initially happened. But for some reason, they didn't interview the employees who were supposedly there when it did happen. For some reason, they didn't interview them. They couldn't get that exclusive interview with them. Someone interfered with that situation. The ones who actually witnessed the killing of Dolph, they didn't bother to interview those people. They interviewed two people who were off-site, who were at the other shops. I don't know how many shops they have, but Raven was not at the Makeda's Cookies on Airways. She was at a different location, and I think either her mother was at the house or she was en route to the shop. I don't know. But according to the reports, both Raven and her mom were not there when it happened. But they came later on, and in the aftermath of everything, they decided these are the two we're going to interview. So when we put this out to the public, they're going to see Maurice. They're going to see Maurice's wife. They interviewed them together, mainly. They interviewed Maurice, if I'm not mistaken, Maurice and Maurice's wife were interviewed together. You know, that which was kind of another thing that was a little suspicious too, because it was like, why y'all couldn't interview the wife by herself, the mother? You know, it was like Maurice had his hand around her, like, yeah, just take. All right, don't say nothing crazy now, bitch. Don't come on now. You know what we discussed. Not saying I'm calling a woman a bitch, but you know, some of these narcissistic, crazy men who are controlling towards women. Some of them will threaten a woman if they know their life or their freedom is on the line. And I'm not saying this is what really happened, but he just looked very suspect while, sitting right next to his wife being interviewed by the media, the news media or whatever. But then Raven gets an exclusive interview outside of Makeda's. And she speaks on what her dad told her and what she knows of what happened. It's like, why do we have to go off what she said? She wasn't even there. Why we couldn't hear from, if I'm not mistaken, didn't she say one of her cousins was working there? Or was working there at the time or in the shop when it happened? I think it was like at least two employees who were at the front or who assisted Young Dolph. I don't know all the facts, so if I don't know any facts, I'm not going to speak and act like I know. But according to what I remember, what they reported, Raven and her mom was not in the shop when Dolph got killed. Supposedly Maurice, I just pulled up. This guy shows up miraculously, coincidentally, perfect timing right after the guys that shot Dolph fled. So right after they left, they skirt, and then all of a sudden he just drive right on up. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Y'all all right? Hey, is that broken glass right there? Who car is that? It looked like young Dolph car, but maybe that's not Dolph. You know, yeah. Hey, what's going on in here, man? I just pulled up. Y'all see anything? What's your name? I don't know, dog. But it's just a weird coincidence that Maurice pulls up, doesn't see anything, didn't even notice that there was a shooting that just happened. He didn't notice Dolph's car was there. He didn't notice a dead body was right there. He walks right on in, and he tells the media that, he assumes that young Dolph's brother was the one that was the shooter and that he shot up the place. But yet he went into the shop with this guy who he thought was the shooter, and he wasn't threatened for his life. Yeah, I thought he shot up the shop himself. If you thought he thought the shop, why are you in the shop with him? Why you didn't hide? Why didn't you get back in your car or call the police right away? You called Raven. If I'm not mistaken, you called Raven before you called the police. You already tell her, hey, okay, hey, the job is done. It happened. Yeah, Dolph showed up. It happened. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we trying to quarterback this thing right now. Yeah, we on the phone with a couple of the MPDs. We already got people in position, in place. It's very suspicious. And what's another thing that's very suspicious to me is that how was it that they were comfortable enough to interview Mr. Maurice and his wife in the shop? If I'm not mistaken, when they had that exclusive interview with them and they sat down and she said, what, 2 lemon, 2 strawberry? Were they in the shop? Like, dang, wasn't Dolph killed in there? And y'all just gonna clean everything up, the blood. Yeah, we could do the interview in here. We ain't got to go to another site. We could, they could have had them go to the news studio or somewhere else. But y'all just had to just do this ritual to where, let's still do the interview in the shop. Yeah, it's okay. He's resting in peace now. His soul is rested. We're not worried about him. So y'all do this exclusive interview in the same location that this man was brutally murdered in. Y'all can't even respect his soul enough to at least do the interview offsite. At least for Raven's sake, which I don't give her a pass for her much of anything, because she is suspect to me too. But at least for her sake, she was outside of the shop, or the whatever you want to call it, Makeda's cookie shop or whatever. She was outside of it when she was being interviewed by the news. But they made sure Maurice and Mama Hill, whatever y'all want to call her, they was right in with he had the hat on, everything. Like, yeah. You ready, baby? Damn, bruh. No thought of young Dolph, huh? No respect to him, at least, to be like, hey, man, this was a horrific situation. We ain't doing no damn interview in the shop. If y'all want to do an interview, how much y'all paying? Okay, hey, let's do it at y'all location, all right? Not here. But no, y'all change it around. Y'all renovated, remodel. You got your new black and white Illuminati floors. Your ritualistic floors. You got dolphin cookies now. It's like a dolphin ritual. Man, y'all getting the big bag off Dolph, ain't y'all? Long live Dolph, huh? Cold world we living in. No, it's some cold people living in this world. Let's say that. I love this world. It's a beautiful world, man. I adapt to any elements that I'm living in or that I'm presently in. So I'm not going to tear down this planet. I'm not going to tear down this world. But you people are tearing down this world. All these snake plays. Man, I ain't never been around so many damn scam artists in my life. Or I would have never imagined that there'd be so many scam artists out here now. People who want the bag so bad that they will sacrifice another person's life to get it. They will do a blood sacrifice on someone just to get ahead. Ain't that a weak, cowardly way to go out? That's like if you're on a video game and you just tired of just going through the levels and stages. You ain't got the patience to figure it out. So you just want to try to get the cheat code. Hey, I found a cheat code how to get to the last level in no time. I know how to beat the game, man. Save the queen. I don't know, dog. People don't have no integrity no more. They don't have no value, no self-value. They don't have no love in their heart. And the fact that people will become predators towards someone who they know is a beacon of light to them and who has a lot of money and a whole lot of resources and knowledge to help other people, y'all want to take those people out. Because y'all are intimidated. Y'all are threatened and are jealous of someone who is shining amongst you. And it makes you very uncomfortable. So therefore, you figure, hey, let's plot on this motherfucker right here. Let's get this dude up out of here. He's a problem. That's the same story as Jesus. It's just it's a lot of Christ-like people on this planet that die the same exact way. They get crucified when they're making all the sacrifices to help you. Long live Dolph.